live from Tel Aviv. We survived another night of attempted Iranian rockets and missiles shot on Tel Aviv and the rest of Israel. Some of the missiles actually managed to hit some targets, but in general, more than 90 to 95% of these rockets and missiles are being intercepted. Last night was quite a unique night. We had to spend a longer time in the bomb shelter because I guess something is happening right now in Iran with the regime there, with the toppling of that regime and destroying the nuclear capabilities. And Israel gave an instruction for everyone around Israel to stay around the bomb shelters for as long as possible. Usually they tell you when to go and when to come back. Last night they said stay near them, so we had to spend most of the night by the bomb shelter. And then we basically went to sleep around 4 or 5 in the morning to come and catch up on things. And now I'm trying to give you a live update. But I want to show you something very interesting. The Iranian regime is trying to make it look like they've destroyed Israel. They're trying to make it look like they laid waste of Israel. And that there's a video going viral that is showing the Israeli airport of Ben Gurion completely destroyed with airplanes, burned down, I don't know what. Let me show you something. That's the airport right there, guys. It's not destroyed. It's good. I've just seen several airplanes coming in, big ones, cargo ones, coming into Israel. So the airport is still intact. It was not hit. They're trying to show you videos that the streets of Tel Aviv are completely destroyed. I mean, you can see there's cars driving. There's a bus over there. Here's some cars over there. People are still going. I mean, there's a gay parade that is in Tel Aviv. So there's a lot of guys with speedos right now running in the beach. Now, don't get me wrong. It's all thanks to the Israeli Defense Force, to the government of Israel, to the Air Force, to the Iron Dome, to the brave men and women in Israel that are risking their life to protect civilians in Israel. More than 90% of these missiles and rockets are being intercepted, not only by Israel, by the way, but many of them by the allies of Israel that are standing strong and helping Israel defeat the enemy of the regime of Iran. Now, some of these allies are people who hate Israel. The forces of Jawlani in Syria went to intercept a bunch of radical Iranian and Iraqi mujahidoons from the Shia that were trying to come to Israel through Syria, and they went and fought and they got defeated, so they're going to have to regroup and go unless Israel is going to go stop them, or the Druze will end up having to stop them because they're literally going to be at the border with Israel, and the only one stopping them right now is the Druze in Syria. But Jordan, Turkey, Azerbaijan, other countries are helping Israel intercept them. United States, America, Europe are helping Israel intercept the missiles and rockets that are being launched from Iran into civilian populated areas in Israel. And why is that? Because they all hate Iran more than they hate Israel. Because Iran is one of the biggest, if not the most big and cruel, evil regime that is in this region. They're sponsor of global terrorism. They are enemies of Israel, of America, of Europe, of the West, of the Arab nations. They all hate them so much that they want them down because they're just so evil. They've literally a bunch of terrorist, radical jihadists who've kidnapped the whole country and are abusing and oppressing their own people, the free people of Iran. Good morning on, guys. So, just wanted to give you that update and to show you that Israel is not even remotely close to looking as destroyed as they're trying to show with that propaganda of Iran. And the reason they're doing that is, well, we've seen it. That's quite a famous, radical Muslim tactics. They always try to make it look like they're winning, even with the most ridiculous videos. Some of these videos that they took was a video that was taken from a computer game showing a fighter jet being downed. That's a computer game. I think it was Battlefield. Another video that they showed was of a hologram of a building in Israel saying that they hit a building that was hiding fighter jets and a submarine in the middle of Tel Aviv. It's like submarine. First of all, you know how expensive is the rent in Tel Aviv? Honestly, a fighter jet will not be able to afford a one-bedroom flat in Tel Aviv. Let's put that out there. Second of all, a submarine, like a submarine in this building, what's going to happen? They're going to go down under the ground and they just dig themselves to the ocean? There's not an ocean here. So hey, Leah, you're the superhero. Lee, you're the superhero. So my point is, that's how ridiculous is the propaganda of the Iranian regime, but they're doing that for their own people, you see, because right now Khomeini is trying to flee from Iran. He's trying to flee and he's asking Russia to give him an asylum so he can join his buddy in Syria, Assad, who's hiding there as well, with his brown outfit that he's keeping just to hide the shit and the poop that is going through his pants right now because he's just terrified. So he's trying to flee. Generals in Iran are trying to flee. Israel just eliminated more. I mean, so many of the Iranian regime generals. By the way, these are the most hated people in Iran because the people of Iran have been mostly oppressed by these people. These are radical, evil people. And Israel right now is going kicking Tusik and just taking them down with the Mossad, with the Air Force, Special Forces, and everything in between, with a very precise and deadly hybrid attack. So with that happening, they're getting it's such a damaging image for the morale of their forces. We've seen videos of trucks with these heavy rocket launchers, missiles that just was abandoned in the middle of the street because the driver just ran away and the soldiers, they don't want to stay in it. We are seeing more and more Iranian soldiers and officials and officers trying to flee from Iran, trying to escape. They're just a bunch of cowards. It's always the same thing. We've seen the same thing with Iraq when America was fighting Iraq. We're seeing the same thing right now with Iran, with the Islamic Republic of Iran. Bunch of cowards that are strong on innocent women and children and elderly and just know how to abuse. But once they face a real army, they just run. And now they're trying to portray an image that they're destroying Israel. But as you can see, guys, welcome to Tel Aviv. Smell the hummus and eat the falafel. Things are looking very good here. And it's all thanks to our defense force and the Air Force and the systems that Israel have placed to defend its citizens. Last night, we were in a bomb shelter again. And you see so many people there are staying there to be protected. So the entire bomb shelter is here to protect the people, while on the other side, they use the bomb shelters to protect ammunition and weapons of mass destruction. Same thing like Hamas. Hamas have built so many bomb shelters in Gaza and they're not allowing single Gazans to enter them. Where do you think they've learned that? From Iran. They're doing everything they can to protect their nuclear program just so they can kill innocent life. Just imagine what a bunch of radical fanatics they are, that they would rather see their country burn down just for the dream of murdering as many Jews and Americans, as many Christians and any other religions out there as possible. That's what they want to do. They just want to murder people, and they would rather see their country burn to the ground instead of making Iran one of the greatest countries in the world. It's literally such a rich country, have so much potential, but they would rather burn it down just for the satanic, demonic dream of murdering innocent people. That is the difference between Israel and these lunatics. So stay strong, guys. I'm going to try to give you as much update as I can. That's cool. I think that's a fighter jet, probably coming back to refuel so they can go and kick some more ass in Iran. Gosh, I love our Air Force. I love this country so much. For those of you who don't know, I'm still here in Tel Aviv. Came here to film Fauda and got stuck because of the war. I won't say got stuck. I'm glad that I'm here and I'm glad I can give you this content. But I'm still hoping to be able to go back to Germany soon so I can join my kid before he graduates from the kindergarten. I did have the conversation with him yesterday. He's 6 years old, and I started telling him a little bit about the war and what's happening here. I love you guys, all the Syrian Druze, all the free people of Syria. I love you guys so much, and we're praying so much. Let me tell you something interesting about the people in Syria right now. The Druze in Syria are about to become literally the last line of defense, stopping these jihadists that are coming from Iran and from Iraq who want to come and storm the border with Israel. If they manage to get to the Druze mountain, they can start shooting Grads and other rockets, cheap ones, into Israel, but many, which will wear out, that's what they're hoping, wear out the Israel defense system. Now, Syria tried to send, Jawlani with his guys, his forces to go and fight them, but they were completely obliterated because these Iranian and Iraqi Shia forces are much more trained and sponsored. So, hello from New York City. Love you guys as well. So, they are right now probably advancing towards the Druze mountain, and the Druze will be the one to stop them. Now, these guys are complete radicals, so I really hope that Israel will go and join forces with the Druze in Syria to fight these people. And even with the Syrian government, even with Jawlani and his radical jihadists, the enemy of my enemy is my friend right now, to stop these radicals from coming close to the border with Israel. But that's how crazy this war is, and that's how crazy things are becoming right now. It's become a hub for all the lunatics and fanatics to want to come and try to kill as many Jewish people and innocent Israeli people as much as they can. But, yep, All in all, guys, stay safe. Keep praying for Israel. Shalom from Virginia. We love you guys. We appreciate anyone that is staying with us, that is standing with us. If it's by prayer, if it's by supporting with any possible way, if it's by, military support, humanitarian support, financial aid support to help Israel withstand this battle. I want to add something also. I've been talking to some very close Druze friends from all around the world, from the United States, from Europe, from Syria, from Lebanon. And the message that I'm getting is a very anonymous message. They're all saying, tell your Jewish friends in Israel that we are with them, that the Druze people are with you, we're praying for you, and if there's any way we can help, we stand with you, because they know who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. So Am Yisrael Chai. I want to even add anyone who got injured or have his house destroyed, more destroyed, I would say, during these bars of missiles that came from Iran into Israel, and they need a place to stay. My family have a house in the village. Quite a big house, can host maybe 2-3 families easy. If someone needs a place to stay, contact me, and I'm gonna be more than happy to let you go. Anyone from the cities here, doesn't matter if you're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, as long as you're a peace-loving, human-loving, life-loving human being, you're gonna be more than welcome, because I'm Israel Chai, and we're all in here together. So stay safe, guys, and see you next time. Look how cool that is. This is NVIDIA. I used to play computer games on the screen card of NVIDIA, so I like NVIDIA. See you guys next time. Stay safe. God bless you.